Sunderland are down to 10 men. Oh, could it be offside? 1 point off the relegation zone. Oscar Estupiñán finally returns after his red card at Millwall and the final game before Christmas. Yes, today is massive as Hull City take on Sunderland in the 23rd round of the most exciting league in the world, the EFL Championship. With the Tigers on the back of 5 straight home defeats, key player Dimitris Pelkas unfortunately being ruled out for up to 3 months, as well as a tremendous away form for Sunderland, it seems it's going to be a very tricky test for the Tigers, and maybe today is the day we do see them drop into the bottom 3. But we have to keep optimistic. We're going to have to win for that to happen. Anyways, as always, here's all the information you need to know about today's Saturday afternoon 3 PM kickoff.
Today, we take a look at former Premier League side Sunderland. Known for having the most passionate fans, Sunderland returned to the Championship following an unexpected stint in League One. Sunderland currently sit mid-table in the Championship, following 7 wins, 7 draws and 8 losses. But today marks the return of the leading goalscorer, Ross Stewart, who hopes to continue his run following an injury.
Now, we move on to the history between the two sides, and I must say, it's not as close as it has been for the past few weeks. They've played each other on 46 occasions, with the Tigers winning 15 times, Sunderland winning 22 times, and respectively 9 games that ended in a draw. Last competitive fixture ended in a 2-2 draw, with goals by Jones, led by and a brace by Josh McGuinness, made sure that neither side took home the 3 points. Let's hope it's not a draw this time, because we do need that win. Today, and for the first time in over a month, we are finally back at the MKM Stadium, home the Tigers, and there to back the boys in black and amber. But that means we will not be adding any miles to our season total mileage, keeping it at 2,817 miles. Well then, that's enough from me at my home. I will see you once we arrive back in Hull for the first time in over 35 days. Come on the Tigers!
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hello and welcome from the MKM for the first time in over a month. I don't know what's more surprising. There's no snow in Hull, or that Hull City lineup. We'll get into it in a minute. The time is exactly 45 minutes till kickoff, so the lineup has been announced. And I'm going to say this now, I'm a bit confused. Brandon Fleming's not in the squad, no Baxter in the squad, and Tyler Smith starts. Now obviously we know this is going to be a very tricky test for the Tigers. Not only will Sunderland pack out the away end, bring the atmosphere and the fans to back the players, you also look at their squad depth and the quality of their strikers. Amad Diallo Traore on loan from Manchester United, one of the quickest players in the world and definitely one of the best in the Championship. And then you look at Jack Clark as well, a loanee, but now permanent from Tottenham. It's going to be an hard game for our defenders. We don't have the pace, we never have had the pace, and of course Louis Coyle is now starting. That's one of the big 3 changes, including Tyler Smith. Now we are going to go on to the Hull City lineup, and as I said, Harvey Vale for the first time in what seems like ages, I think it was Swansea, is finally in the Matchday squad and hopefully gets on the pitch and proves himself why he should be a starter and why he's going to be a star for Chelsea. But as I say that, we'll move on to the Hull City lineup to take on Sunderland AFC. In goal, Matt Ingram. The captain for the first time in a while, Louis Coyle. The 2 centre-backs are Jacob Greaves and Sean McLaughlin. Left-back, Cyrus Christie. The 4 in midfield is Regan Slater, Jean-Michel Seri, Ryan Longman and Ryan Woods. And up front today, Oscar Estupiñán and Tyler Smith. Now, as I said, it's a very strange lineup for Hull City. But the one thing, and the one good thing, is Oscar Estupiñán is finally back after that challenge against Charlie Cresswell at Millwall when he got that red card. He's finally served his 3-game ban, and he's here to get revenge and try and claim that top scorer in the Championship spot again. But I am joined here by Leo. It's been a long month. I haven't seen Leo for a while. It's a very cold day.
Freezing.
One thing I'm going to ask you, are you optimistic to start with?
I'm optimistic to score.
But not to win.
Not to win. It's going to be 1-1 or 2-2.
1-1 or 2-2. Well, at least it's not a 0-0 draw, mate.
Who's going to score though?
There's only one me.
No, for me.
Or for you.
There's only one man. Cyrus Christie's getting on the score sheet again.
Cyrus Christie. Now, I've said this and I say it every week. He's not going to score, but he is this week because I look like a fool when he does. And what about Sunderland?
Sunderland?
Who are they going to score?
I don't know. I don't care.
You don't care. All right. And we're also joined here. Now, it's been a long month. How have you been coping without watching Hull City? So, what's your score prediction, mate?
I'm going to go for 2-1 City. I think Cyrus Christie is going to get on the score sheet.
11, sponsored by Reserve Things.
Ryan Wood, Jacob Greaves is getting on the score sheet.
So 2 defenders on the score sheet. So who are going to go for Sunderland?
Patrick Roberts.
Very nice. And here we have it. Hull City take on Sunderland in the 23rd round of the EFL Championship. So Hull City have won the toss and have decided to shoot to the home fans. But one thing is the Sunderland fans are singing more than the Hull fans. I think that's just giving them a confidence booster. And it will be number 4 for Sunderland to kick off. Well, hopefully it's an energetic and hopefully decent first half from Hull City. Packed out Sunderland away end though, fair play. Some good scrapping. Oh! I don't know whether it was a cross or a shot, but Seri whipped it in. It was a fantastic save by the Sunderland goalkeeper. 15 minutes and the first substitution has been taken place, and it is Sunderland's number 5 Dan Bart that has been taken off the pitch due to a leg injury. But before we start on the performance, just before the game there was a minute clap for our old owner Asin Alam, which was incredible to see. There was no chanting or anything. Everyone being respectful, even the Sunderland fans were being respectful. Onto the performance, it's been quite an evenly matched first 15 minutes. Past 5 minutes have probably been in Hull's upper hand, but the momentum was stopped due to the injury itself. Sunderland look very well structured, they're playing it well, and they know how to pass the ball, and they've also got that pace that we need to worry about. In terms of Hull City, Tyler Smith, who was supposed to be up front, is now playing as a midfield, a bit like what Harry Kane was doing for England, pushing back and helping the team out. But I am confident. We haven't really had many opportunities apart from the one shot by Jean-Michel Seri. It's an incredible touch by Ryan Longman. No doubt he'll try and find the shot, which he has. He found Louis Coyle. I'll tell you what, that wasn't far off. If Louis Coyle had that extra yard of pace, that would have hit the back of the net and the MKM would have started roaring. 25th minute, and you can really tell the difference between a couple of months ago when Shot was in charge to how Liam Rosenior's really shaping the boys and making them into a sort of unit. One thing about Sunderland though is they're pressing really high, which creates and gives us the opportunities to make, them runs and hopefully get in behind them, which we have done. We've had 2 solid opportunities, but we haven't hit the target, and that's the problem. We need to create our chances because we know in the second half they're going to keep pressing, they'll have fresh legs on. We need to take our chances or else we may not get the 3 points. But, as I say, keep optimism. We haven't conceded yet. Come on, Seri, good ball in. Oh, what is that? Oh, we're doing it again. We're all good. Oh, tell you what, that wasn't far off. Far off my back garden, there we go. Got the joke in. Brilliant. Is that my Diallo? Tell you what, it's not far off. He's a deadly threat, we know this. Some may say he's too good to be playing in the Championship. 45th minute and there's been 2 minutes added on. I don't think a lot will happen in the 2 minutes. But then again! Go on, Ryan. Oh, and he's getting... Yeah, as I was saying, there was 2 minutes added time. It's probably been about a minute and a half now, but there is an injury. Again, for a Sunderland player. Seems they haven't been warming up properly. There's been about 3 injuries. But, it's about 30 seconds till half time. Liam Rosenior is not happy. You can tell he's fuming down the touchline. So let's hope we can put some passion into the players and bring on Cynic and TUFAN. So there we go, half time, and it's 0-0. But you can tell the fans aren't happy with this referee. Boos echo around the MKM Stadium, and I can tell you what, it's not about the performance, because this performance has been above average. Not brilliant, but, it's not awful. I'll get into it in a minute. Half time, and it's 0-0 here. I don't know what to say, to be honest with you. In terms of the performance, we're passing it around the back every 5 minutes. It's what we were like under Shotter. But under Shotter, we knew we were going to give a mistake. This time it's been alright. We're passing it really well. It's just boring to watch. Honestly. You pay good money to watch Hull City, and we pass it around the back for 45 minutes. But in terms of the performance, I thought we played alright. We haven't made any crucial mistakes. Matt Ingram thinks he's Maradona in goal, doing all the turns and that. But you know what, we haven't conceded, and that's something to keep positive about. One player we need on this pitch at the moment is Dohan Cynic. That bit of pace, that bit of skill is something that we need. There's only one bit of ability will win this game, and it can go either way, I have to be honest. Sunderland are playing well, and they're making opportunities, but so are we, and I think it's quite evenly matched. But Dohan Sidik, OZAN, TUFAN, that bit of ability, them, you know, the vision, the passes, the skill moves and the pace is what will win today, honestly. And I think that's what we need. And I understand that Rafinha likes to play Tyler Smith, he likes to play Ryan Woods, but at the moment we need flair and we need the ability on the pitch at the moment. Right, before we carry on, we're joined here by Robbie. How are you doing, mate? Is there anyone you want to give a shout out to or anything? Not really. Well. Are you enjoying the game? Yeah. What do you think so far? What do you think we can improve on?
We need like when it's corners, we need someone waiting down the box.
We need a tall player, don't you think? Yeah. What do you think about the bench? OZAN, TUFAN, Sinik, who do you think we should bring on?
I feel like TUFAN should come on top.
TUFAN, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy the game, mate. And yeah, take care, mate. In conclusion, I think we got into the game more. The last 10-15 minutes, we were definitely the better team. And we've gone into the half-time thinking, you know what, we can get something out of this. And I've said before, we just need one bit of magic. You know, Dohan Sinik doing Scorpion turns and Cruyff turns and Maradona turns for all that matters. That's what we need, that one bit of magic, one bit of ability to get us a goal. And then hold on for the rest of the 30 minutes or so. But I'll tell you what, I'm looking forward to the second half. It's not usually I say that I'm looking forward to it, but I'm going to keep positive today. And I think we're going to win 1-0, and I think it's going to be a Tyler Smith. He's going to prove all the doubters wrong. But hopefully we keep positive. I'll see you all in the second half. And the boys are back out, and it will be number 19, Oscar Estupinian. He's on a quiet first half, but he will hopefully try and get on the goal tally today. Hopefully Liam Rafinha has got into the lads and try and find the weaknesses in that Sunderland defence that we do need.
Attacking into the north stand.
As well as that, we've decided to attack into the north stand, which is where the atmosphere comes from, Hull City fans. Maybe that's why we don't win at home, because we don't have the backing in the second half, which is probably the most crucial part of the game. But as I waffle, Oscar Estupinian kicks it off. Go on, Ryan.
Get up, get up!
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Go on, oh, just have a shot. Oh yeah, it was.
And again.
Go on. Hey! Come on! Yeah! Regan Slater goes down. Penalty to Hull City. So I was a bit childish of me. I was just excited, but we can't get too excited yet. I was buzzing when Harry Kane got that penalty in that second one, thinking, you know what, we're going to get to finals. But we can't get too positive yet. We still have to hear the bulge of the net hit. Oscar Estupinian. His goals have dried up over the past couple of months. Can he get back into scoring and start his hat trick of the day? Come on, Oscar. This is a shame the linesman's doing jumping skills. Come on, Oscar. Oh, that's awful, honestly. But it's a save, and it's a good one at that fact. 55th minute, and I'll tell you what, it's not looking good. It was a nasty collision between Ryan Woods and the Sunderland player. The stretchers had to be brought out for the Sunderland player, but apparently it was caused by him, and the fans are chanting off. They're wanting a red card. But I don't know what happened. Ryan Woods is back on his feet, he's smiling, he's happy, but hopefully for the Sunderland player he's okay. But I am nervous for him. I don't want it to be an awful challenge, but if he needs to be sent off, he needs to be sent off. There it is! Sunderland are down to 10 men, even though he's been stretched off the pitch. It is a red card. And although I don't want to say it because I feel for the person, I really hope they are okay. But that is good for Hull City. We have got now the momentum, and we can go on and win this game. The North Stand waving bye-bye to him, which is a bit harsh, but at the end of the day, he's caused that himself, and I hope he is okay. But there is a triple substitution as well, with Patrick Roberts coming onto the pitch. just to confirm that the player who has gone down and stretched it off and also got the red card is Embleton. I wish him all the best. Although it was a foul and he has been sent off for it, no player deserves to be stretched off the pitch, and I wish him a speedy recovery.
Go on, Louis. Oh! That's the opportunity we needed to take. Oh.
67th minute, and the next 20 minutes is going to be a big 20 minutes for us in terms of the table. I mean, 1 point's okay, it helps us in the long run, but 3 points is what we need to boost momentum. At the end of the day, if we lose today, there's a very good chance that we will drop into the bottom 3. And since the red card, we have dropped a bit, and we're keeping the momentum going. Since the red card, it's strange, but Sunderland may have even gained momentum, and I don't know how, but they seem more positive. But Hull as well. I mean, we've got 20 minutes to get an opportunity and get a goal, which we know is possible, but we just struggled to score at home. I don't know what it is, but you just have to keep momentum. I mean, at the end of the day, we aren't losing, and we've got 20 minutes now to create opportunities. And one good thing is OZAN TUFAN is coming on. I'd expect it maybe Ryan Woods or Tyler Smith coming off, move to one up front, Oscar up front, and then move OZAN into midfield, which is good. It's what we like to see. But we just need him to do something as well. We need Cynic on the pitch is what I say.
And here we go, the first substitution of the game. And just like I said, Tyler Smith is coming off the pitch, and OZAN TUFAN is coming on. I've heard that Johan Cynic has been told to warm up and get ready because he'll be coming on soon. So hopefully that bit of magic by OZAN TUFAN. Maybe can't play the full 90, but I can tell you now in 20 minutes he can change around this game. He's played in Europe, he's played against Real Madrid, he scored against Real Madrid. And as you can hear, the fans love him. Let's hope a bit of magic, changing formation, we can get a goal and get the 3 points. Oh, Oscar! That was a chance. I said it before, that was another chance. Well, this chance we needed to take. No, could he be offside? And there we have it. Number 14, Ross Stewart, the championship top leading goal scorer, knocks it in for 1-0 to Sunderland. It looked offside. The amount of opportunities we've had, the 10 men. It's so disappointing, honestly. Jacob Greaves lost for words. So am I, if I'm being honest. If only we took that penalty away. If only we hit that shot. If only, if only, if only. But it's only 1-0. And I do believe that in 15 minutes with Mr. Cynic coming on, we can change and hopefully get at least a point, but that is gutting. There's no VAR. Usually when I'm watching the World Cup, I think, you know what, they're just going to overturn it. It looks offside, but not in the Championship.
Gutted is an understatement, but the second substitution of the day has taken place. And Johan Cynic has come on, and Louis Coyle has come off. I'm not sure how this will shape. I expect Cyrus Christie to move into right back, Jacob Greaves into left back. But I think we've changed the formation entirely. But it's good to see a bit of flair and ability coming on in the 75th minute. Should have been earlier. But that's football. Hindsight's a wonderful thing. Third substitution of the evening, and today coming on for the first time since Swansea, and that was his only appearance for the Tigers. Harvey Vale finally coming on. Coming off is Sean McLaughlin. Now I don't think it would have been him, but he's just had like a 40-yard shot which has flown in at the control room, which is about 30 yards off the pitch. You know, but we keep positive. We've still got 10 minutes to make a real difference and hopefully get the win.
Go on, Ryan. Yeah! Come on! OZAN! Yes! Come on! That's what we needed! That is what we needed!
Special goal, special time. 20th anniversary, OZAN TUFAN. What a goal, what a player. 1-1. We've got the momentum we need to go and win it. What a player, honestly, come on.
Seems the North stand got a bit carried away with celebrations there as they scurry back into the stand.
88th minute, 2 minutes left of normal time, and by the looks of it there's only going to be one team to get that 3 points today, and I'm looking forward to it. Depending on how much extra time, if there's more than 3 or 4 minutes, I think we can get this 3 points. I really do feel positive, and I don't usually feel positive about these sort of things. But they've got 10 men and we're pressuring and making as much chances as possible. 90th minute. And I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, 8 minutes of added time. It's not the World Cup anymore. We made the ref has flown from Qatar. And there's only going to be one team to win it. Because we've been pressuring and pulling at their defence for the past 15 minutes. Since that red card, we've been carrying on. I know they got that goal, but we kept our heads up. We got one back. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a very nervy 8 minutes. But hopefully, a positive 8 minutes, and we get the 3 points. Oh! Oh dear. I don't know how long's left, maybe 4 minutes. Just get a bit nervous now. We need this point. We need 3 points. Oh. Oh, we're playing it back now. Oh, slate. Wasn't even a bad attempt either. That could be it. The past 7 minutes we've been dominating this game. Oh, what a challenge, Jacob Greaves. Oh. Oh. I'm not sure, to be honest. That looked like a good challenge, to be fair to you. This is the last chance. I can't see anything because Figs isn't where. That's it. Full time 1-1. And in some aspects, you too. And in some aspects, that was a good performance. But in other aspects, we deserved the 3 points. They had 10 men, and we did go 1-0 down. But that's football. And I'll get to you when I get home. Oh dear. Well, ladies and gentlemen, full time, Hull City 1, Sunderland 1, and what an action-packed game that was. Oscar Estupiñán unfortunately missing that penalty. OZAN TUFAN coming to the rescue, again, a sub and a hero, obviously the red card, and then a Ross Stewart goal. And to be honest with you, I'm quite disappointed with that. You know, we had about 35 minutes where they had 10 men, we had 11 men. We could have kept pushing and pushing. We got 1 goal back, but I think we deserve more. I think we could have really pushed for that 3 points, and I think Sunderland played really well despite the circumstances. One thing, and I think most fans will agree with me on this, is the passing it back. It's scaring us half to death with this. I know Liam Rosenior loves to play it out from the back and work on the passing and the composure, but when Matt Ingram's doing Cruyff turns in his box, trying to get past their attackers, it's not the most pleasant sight to see. And yes, when it pulls off, it's brilliant and you get a sigh of relief. But I tell you what, one of these times he's going to make a mistake and it's going to cost us dearly. Usually this is a bit where I do the man of the match performance, but for me there wasn't an outstanding performer on the pitch today. I think Ozan did well when he came on, but he didn't really have much time to impact, but he did. He got that goal, but I think we should have pushed more. I feel really bad for Oscar Estupiñán. I mean, his goal drought continues. At the start of the season, everyone thought he'd beat Mitrovic's record, and now we're here and he's getting beaten by Ross Stewart and quite a few other strikers now. So I do feel bad for him, and the penalty was atrocious. I mean, you can't really give him much positive feedback because he just needs to hit the target next time. Apart from that, pretty poor performance. Now we'll move on to the fans, and before I touch on the home support, the away support by Sunderland was incredible. Probably one of the best I've seen this season, alongside your Sheffield United, your Middlesbrough. It was absolutely incredible, and you know what? Packing out an away end, it's cold, it's the middle of December, backing your team, singing your heart out, and you deserve the point. You probably deserve 3 points because of how poorly we played, and fair play. I hope you all had a safe trip home and enjoyed the point, even though you probably deserved the 3 if I'm being honest with you. Now on to the home fans, and we were incredible. Why I say we, the North Stand, absolutely incredible, singing the heart out, the limbs when Ozan scored that goal and you crushed the barrier and went over to the away fans. And one thing is, I'm going to touch on it, is Assam Alam, when they did the minute clap for him, everyone was respectful, no one said anything bad. Even the Sunderland fans clapped and they didn't even know him. And one thing about Assam is, yes, it didn't work out in the end, but that was more Ehab than anything. He took us to, European football. He took us to an FA Cup final. He saved the club and brought us back to the Premier League. So rest in peace. Now we move on to the next fixture. 26th of December, the day after Christmas. I hope everyone has a brilliant Christmas. I hope you spend time with your family, have a great meal and get all that you asked for. But the next game is against Blackpool. Charlie Bettino comes to the MKM. We're all looking forward to it. Apparently, there's going to be over 20,000 people at the MKM. It's going to be absolutely bouncing. Possibly one of the record attendances for the past couple of years. And hopefully we get the 3 points and return back to winning ways. Once again, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the Matchday vlog. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 3 points, but we didn't lose. Now, one thing is the kids behind me. If you are watching this, I'd appreciate it next time if you didn't do all the signs that I can't show on YouTube. Now, please control yourselves. I'm trying to make a nice vlog for people, and you're ruining it in senses. But let's try and keep positive. We've got a game in a week's time. It's Christmas time. Let's enjoy it. Let's get the MKM rocking, and I'm looking forward to it. But one more thing, if possible, can you like, subscribe, and turn on notification bell so you do not miss a Matchday vlog. Thank you once again for watching, and I will see you all on the 26th of December for Hull City versus Blackpool. Come on, the Tigers!